Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video from Yamparalamedia. I'm your host Rahul, and in today's video, I'll be going through a customer journey mapping project which I did last year. So without further ado, let's get started. So as you can see on my screen, I have opened my website, which is yamparala.design. So when you come onto this website, you can see my work, you can connect with me, and also on the header, you can see that there is a tab called as customer journey mapping. So when you click on it, you can see the customer journey map which I created for a company called Synclo, which was a startup last year where I worked as a part-time. And throughout that process of building product for healthcare, the customer journey mapping was one part of it. So you can read about it, what is a customer journey mapping, why it is important, and how this impacts overall the company. So when you go down, you can see an image where you can click and magnify it, download it, and see in details like what it is. So let's discuss this particular thing on FigJam so that I can walk you through each of the steps, each of the flow that we thought of and how it went. So I will open FigJam and I will import the image. So as you can see, I have imported the image here, and we'll go through it one by one. So I'm enlarging it, and let's take a marker with green. So first, let's understand what are the parts of a customer journey map. So there are three phases of customer journey map. Basically, the first thing is pre-sale touchpoints. So give a glimpse of what is a customer journey map is. So in a digital product, we try to bring a customer or a user from point A to point B. So that's what our goal is. So this map is basically how we get introduced or get found by the user through different channels, and how we bring them to our application and improve their overall end-to-end experience. So that is what this map implies, or try to visualize it. And this is important because when you're designing for a digital product where there are multiple teams are dependent, like there are marketing team, there is a sales team, there is a design team, then there is a product team, all of them need to have a single view, single bird's view, that what is going on with the product. So the first phase of this map is called as pre-sale touchpoint. So which means before the sale, like what happens when a lead is created and then converted into a client. So first phase is pre-sale touchpoint. Second, we have customer. So here ideal user is converted, then they are our customers where we need to serve them. And then we have post sale touchpoint, means after the sale is happened, how we are improving their experience through different ways. So that is this. So let's see the first phase, what we have inside the first phase. So in the first phase, the first thing that we have is called driver. So what it means? So driver means physical or a way from which a user or a customer get to know us. Like in this example, we are taking Synclo as a brand, which is a healthcare startup, which is trying to provide a insurance software for senior citizens who are based in USA. So this is our target audience. So driver means how we get into the eyes of the ideal demographics. Then we have source. So source means how they, from which medium they are interacting. Next, we have user action. So which is pretty much clear, like what type of action the user can take from the source, from the driver. Then we have inception. So inception means from the user action, how we are controlling their behavior, how we are responding them back. Then we have landing, which means from where they start their journey. So this is point A in our scenario. Now after this, we have onboarding. Onboarding is pretty much simple, like what is the process of how we are taking their details, how we are taking the bare minimum things that we need to convert them. And then we have conclusion. So conclusion is our point B. So let's make it as blue. So conclusion is once the lead is almost completed. And then we have retention. Retention means, okay, the customer is onto our platform, they have started paying us, but we want them to pay continuously. We want to build a loyalty. So that will come into retention. Then we have incentive, which is, okay, now we have a customer who is with us for more than 4 months, 6 months. How we are improving their experience? By giving them incentive, by giving them offers, by giving them different things. And then we have reharvest. So reharvest means, okay, sometimes in 100 of leads that we get, maybe some of them may not convert. How we are reaching out them again? So that comes into reharvest. So these are the individual pillars or individual parts in the pre-sale touchpoint. I hope that is clear. And next, let's see the first case scenario. So I am taking an orange color. So the first thing that how a senior citizen sees our product is, a senior citizen is watching a TV and they see our ad on it. So in here, the driver would be USA seniors adverts on a television. So this is our driver. So where what is the environment where they're seeing? So the environment is the user is watching us on an ad that could be on different platforms, different channels, and etc. So what is the source? So here source is TV or a digital media. It could be a mobile phone, it could be a tablet, it could be a large screen. So where they are looking at us. So once they see us on TV as an ad, there are a couple of things that they can do. Number one is they will call us on the number which we provided in the ad. So that will come as a first user action. So once they make a call, that call will go to the sales team where they will receive it. So what could be the next action point? Like once we called them, like once a user called the sales team, either they can pick it up if they are free, or if they didn't pick it up, then there are two cases. One is inbound and one is outbound. So they called it and we received it, or they missed called it and we call them back. So after these two scenarios are done, there are two cases that can happen. One is creating a new lead. So the person who called us, it could be a new lead, a new person who calling us, or it could be the person who is already with us, but they have seen an offer that we advertised and they want to upgrade or want to change some of the things in their policy. So there are two cases. One is create new lead or an existing lead. So if it is a create new lead, then in the onboarding, what we'll see is couple of actions, couple of steps. So number one step is taking their personal details. Then we have selection of the quote. Then we have purchase, and then we have a decision making process. So this is decision making process is either they will confirm us or they will cancel us. These are the two situations that could happen here. If they confirm us, then a sale happens. If that doesn't happen, then it would be an open lead. Okay. Now till then you have seen the first flow, like a first journey of a user, of a ideal customer who sees our advertisement on the TV, then calls us on the number which is received by the sales team. Then either the sales team calls them back or we take the call, and then we onboard them by taking their basic details, taking them to like telling them to select a quote, make a purchase and confirm. So once from A to B it is happened and we see that okay, sale is happened, next we have retention. So what happens in the retention is we'll give them mails, we will talk with them, we will take feedback with them, like what could be improved, what can be done better. So all of this will come in this stage. So one is talking with them, prioritizing their email newsletter, giving them 24/7 support. So all of this comes under retention. So once this is done, the customer is satisfied, and that comes into the next section, which is a customer, which we'll talk about later. Now this one flow is done, which we have seen right now. Now the second case is they have seen our advertisement, but they didn't call us on the number which we provided, but we can see that they might search us on different platforms. So here something new which I added is now the user behavior of our ideal customers is changed. Before AI, the ChatGPT search, Perplexity search, people used to search for the insurance or the brand name on Google and clicks on a sponsored ad and go in that way. Now people are using Perplexity or Gemini or ChatGPT search for searching a brand and getting info from there. So here our ideal customer can search for the brand name on any of AI tool. If they click on it, like if they search on it and we come on the top, they will click on the ad. So that clicking on the ad is inception in this particular case. Here we don't have a team which interacts because they are not calling us. So once they click on the ad, they are directed to a landing page. So this landing page is specifically designed and made for that particular ad specific user. So once they come on the landing page, they will see only one option, which is get quote. So when they will click on it, we'll go to the onboarding. Here, some of the things are different from the first case scenario. In the first case, we have seen that we are taking personal details, which is much easier because we are calling them and they are on the phone. Here, there is no team member or no one in the loop. So here, the user experience should be very simple and clear for the old age group of people, because our demographics who will take the insurance is majorly the old people, like 35 plus people. So they will enter their contact details, which we will be using to call them back, and we'll just take their contact details and show them a thank you page. So here, first set of the flow is done. Now, when they are onto the thank you page, there are two options. They can move forward or they can select an option for callers. If they select an option for callers, then it will turn to a different flow, which will be transferred to the sales team so that they need to call them, and then this process will come again. The first process that we have seen. But if they click on get quote, then we'll tell them to add their personal details, select quote, purchase and confirm. The same flow which we have seen above. But here one thing is that in any of these stage, like in the stage of personal detail or in the stage of selecting a quote or purchase, there are chances that they might go away. Like we can't control them. They might see, okay, this seems like a confusing state for me. They will leave the page. So at this stage, these three steps, which is adding personal details, selecting quote and purchase, need to be very streamlined, because here we are not controlling them from a person perspective. So once it is done, there are two cases. Either they will confirm or they will lose it, like we will lose it. But if we lose it, we already have the contact details. So we can track the user. We can see in the Google Analytics, okay, from this particular state, from this particular region, we have the lead and we have a contact detail. So we'll go and tag them as an open web lead and we'll call them until unless we close them. And once the sales is happened, it is done. And if the sales is happened, we'll show them a retention pop-up. So what is the meaning of a retention pop-up? So retention pop-up is something, okay, we have a lead who clicked on the ad, and once they have purchased, we can give some of the offers. We can send them a gift. We can tell them, okay, the first month premium is free and it is on the brand. It is on the brand. So like that, the A to B journey will be streamlined. And if doesn't happen, then reharvesting process will start. So this is our second flow. Like what if the user searches the the brand on the Google or any of the search engine platform. And in the case if they search us on the Google platform and we don't come at least in the first 5 links, they most probably go to the competitor's site, which is not a good option for us because we are losing them. We have initiated the first step to search for insurance, but we are making if we are not on the top, we are losing them because the other competitor already placed a similar ad like that, or they have placed their ad above us. So that is the case here. Next we have multi-device availability. So make sure that your application where you're taking contact details, personal details and all is very compatible with the device. Like most of the people may be using tablet, they might be doing this process on mobile. So make sure the process is very streamlined, because if any of the thing breaks down, if any of the loading or if any field which they might entered wrong, but we are forcing them to correct it again and again due to any of the technical error, we'll lose them. Now the third scenario, like the third case is they searched us, but we come on the top based on the SEO that we have done, like search engine optimization, which we done. In that case, the customer will land onto the home page. So this is different from the landing page, which is specifically designed and built for the ad placement. So once they come onto the home page, the structure of home page could be very different based on the different brands, but it should be very easy for them to navigate. So here we have a couple of options, which is need help, buy online, our products, why choose us. So why choose us is something which builds up trust. So it is very important. Then we have get quote, and if they didn't like our website, we'll lose them to our competitor. So this is where you need to make sure that the website is very much streamlined. And once they click on buy online, so this is what is website. So let me just add it. So this is website, which is most part of the marketing team to add the content, make it much better. And once they click on buy online, this is a web app. So make sure that this difference is very much clear for you. So this is web app. So now here we have buy online. So when they click on it, the basic details which we want is adding personal detail, selecting quote, purchase, confirm. So in this case, what is different from the above one are when they are on the landing page, they get only one option, which is get quote. And here our primary case is to get the contact details, because if we don't have any of one single detail to reach them out, we'll lose them. So that's the reason we are taking contact detail as the first interaction. Here it is different. Once we have taken the personal details, we can give them to add it to the cart, because they have an option to explore the web application. They can save the quote, and if they want to save the quote, they need to give us the email. So here we are taking two details. One is their personal details, which would be a name, address, contact, etc., and also their email address, because here once they give their email address, we are creating an account for them. So this is where they enter into our ecosystem. So once they confirm, it would be a sale. If they are not converted, like they just save the code and they are not there, and if they are leaving the site, we'll show them a retention pop-up. And if it is a sales, then it will be converted into a customer. And if it doesn't, then it is the open web lead. And we have the same thing, like if the lead is open, we'll call them, we will ask them like what they are looking for and customize the solution for them. In the same way, if they click on get a quote, we will give them a one-step form where we just ask one question, like only their contact detail or email, and we'll send them a thank you message and we'll close it. So here there are two options, that we can call them back or they can click on quote and buy and do the stuff. So this is our third case. And similarly, the fourth case is they directly enter the website link, which is synclo.com or any other thing, and they will come onto the Synclo website and then the same thing will happen. So this is our third case scenario. Fourth is affiliate links. So this is something which is new, is because we have a couple of aggregator platforms. Like in India, we have Ditto, which aggregates different insurance and all those things. So we'll be placing our site on there too, and how we do the overall interaction is different from how we do the normal ones. So here we have affiliates, and from the affiliates, the user clicks on Synclo, which is listed on the affiliate page, and they see the cashback option, and then we have how they interact with our application. So we'll give them SOS, single sign-in option, and then we give them buy online, and the same thing happens, like adding personal details, selecting the quote, and doing the stuff. So I hope you have understood this particular thing. And the same thing happens when we go to the others thing, like marketing, advertisement on Facebook, PR, and all the marketing stuff. So if we are doing the marketing, then it will be different, because we'll be showing the landing page and then overall flow happens. One more thing that we did when I was in Synclo is sending a direct physical mail to the prospect clients based on the locality, sending them a booklet, sending them a customer review, all the physical copies, and through that, when they click on the site link, we bring them onto the digital playground. So here it all happens on the physical end, on the local stores, or where we have a section like a fair and everything. So this is called as pre-sale touchpoint. Now the next thing we have is advocacy. So this advocacy is the customer's need. So you need to understand that the furthest reach of a loyalty is when a customer bring awareness to their peers and repeating the site. So this is where, so if you have converted a lead, if you have converted a person, and if they are happy, it is better that we make them happy, because if they are happy, then only they will bring their friends and family members on the platform. They will recommend us. So which is come under customer. And next we have post sale touch points, which is customer service and claims. So this is where most of the insurance insurance companies need to improve. And I have seen the ads of Policy Bazaar who helps the customer to better claim, and even Ditto helps in claiming the insurance, and all the insurance companies. So this is where they need to increase their customer service. So here we have sales team, then we have their accounts to call them back, then we have post, which is once they are in the process of claiming, we help them. So all this. So that's it for this video. So I hope you have understood the customer journey, how we bring a customer from point A to point B. And if you like this video, let me know in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one. Till then, keep designing, keep making products for the next billion people, and subscribe to the channel. So bye, have a great day.